practice. Today was number 3. And oh my God, how difficult it was to just get up and be here. And through the meditation, I got my own answers in terms of understanding what's the inner conflict for me to just be here, because I want to be here. The idea was there. I wanted to be here, but my body was saying no. And being able to go deep within my soul to understand this was interesting. And I'm sure more answers will come through the day. It's not all, I'm sure. But I would like to help bring more information about the healing process. I have a couple of videos from last year, and I'll ping it in the description. But I wanted to bring it because the last 3 meditations, all we've done is sitting, sensing, and allowing our heart chakra, which is an innate, intelligent light, energy and light, to operate within your body. All we're doing through this healing process is sitting as an antenna, where there is a heart center in our antenna, and the heart light, it will travel through your body finding things to heal. And as it finds something to heal, we start to get sensations in our bodies. And this is where a lot of people struggle with the healing, because they try to either stop the sensations because sometimes they can be uncomfortable, or they can interpret it as something negative, or they actually try to move this energy through the crown chakra, or through the solar plexus, or through the feet into Mother Earth, but sometimes a bit too soon. Because the healing process needs to happen within the body. The heart chakra will be alchemizing, clearing, cleansing, alchemizing, transforming these sensations first before it guides and travel through your body to then be released through one of your chakras. And you'd be surprised if you allow this light to work for you, that some days you're going to be released these trapped energies through your crown, other days through your heart, other days through your solar plexus, other days through your root, other days through your feet. It could even come out through your elbow. You don't know. You don't know. We sometimes can interfere with the light because of that need of control with our minds, right? But really, the healing process is about, when these emotions, when these sensations come up, we can trigger it to come up. That's part of therapy healing. We bring the story, we bring the thing that's bothering you up, and then we work with those energies, right? We don't work with the energies, we guide you to allow your heart to work with the energies. I rephrase that. But when you feel triggered, when you are in your day-to-day activity and you're feeling triggered, all these emotions are coming up, anxiety, panic attacks, I want you to understand that the healing process is about when these sensations, emotions come up, that is the time for healing. That's your intuitive time for healing. This is when you take that space, make that space and the time to sit. And you can close your eyes or not, you can lie down or not, but you just allow your body to feel those emotions and sensations. And at first, the first couple of times, the feeling is uncomfortable. But after you go through this healing process a few times, it becomes easier. And then you will be healing on a day-to-day basis and releasing trapped emotions. And why are they trapped? They're trapped because when we went through a conditioning or programming or even trauma, we learn to block those emotions to come up again because they're painful. We suppress them, we block them, we hide them within ourselves. And through our lives, we've been triggered a few times and we feel the emotions, we don't like it, we push it back in, we push it back down, bottle it back in. So we're not allowing those emotions to come out. If we had allowed these emotions to be felt fully and come out at the time of conditioning, the time of programming, the time of trauma, we wouldn't be dealing with these emotions within us every time we get to a situation that reminds us of what we went through. We just wouldn't, because the healing would have been done then. So now we are doing the healing now. However it is, 10 years later, 20 years later, 25 years later, we're doing the healing now. And when it comes up, it's the best intuitive time opportunity to sit, take that time, take that breath, and decide, set the intention to feel what's coming up for you. Deeply feel what's coming up for you. Allow those feelings and sensations to just do what it needs to do through your body. You're not manipulating, you're not guiding, you're not directing. You're simply being the observer of that. And the longer you sit, eventually your heart starts to activate and you will find those energies will alchemize. You're going to notice all these changes in the sensations. And you just stay with it. You just stay with it. And as you notice, eventually it eases, it alleviates, it goes lighter, and you know you're coming close to the end of that healing. And then eventually the energy starts to shift and move, and it moves through different chakras or just gets alchemized within your body. If you struggle to feel, if you struggle with sensations, don't worry. Don't worry. All I want you to do is then sit with yourself, sit with the uncomfortable until it goes. If you struggle to feel the energies in your body, the more you sit with that and you allow it to just sit until it alleviates, the next few healings you're going to start sensing these energies more. You're going to start to understand where that energy, that emotion, that trigger comes from, and the answers will start coming through your thought processes. But you need to trust, you need to believe, you need to trust that this is what's happening, right? All these techniques of energy healing, they're all work through the same process. You first find out what the energy is that's bothering you. You acknowledge it by feeling it. You allow yourself to feel it. You accept what comes up for you to understand with your vulnerability, yeah? Not with your self-blame and self-shame and self-guilt. You accept with your vulnerability. And then you allow it to release. You let go. You surrender to feeling it. You let go. People ask, what does surrendering feels like? What is surrendering? Surrendering is feeling those tough emotions within, with a cry, with a scream, with a jump, with a whatever. You feel it. You allow yourself to feel it. And then you stay with it until your heart releases it. And all you do is noticing what's going on in your body. And that is allowing. That's what allowing is. Later on you get expanded because you release something comes out of your body, of your energy imprint, and you make space. And what comes back? What does your heart brings back into that space that you released? Unconditional love. So you're getting more pieces back of your lenses of unconditional love. So your perspectives and your awareness will come more from unconditional love and less from self-guilt, self-shame, self-blame. And that happens with more trapped emotions being released, making the space for unconditional love to come in and take that space. And your lenses are changing, right? Your perspectives are changing. The angle at what you see things are changing. And healing becomes easier, faster, quicker, simpler, less painful, actually fun. So I will pinpoint in the description some other videos I've had explaining a little bit about the healing process, but this is it. Healing process is this. EFT tapping does exactly that. Acknowledge, allow, accept, release, and receive unconditional love for yourself. Yeah? Energy healing. The energy healer will guide you through that process energetically. Okay? You can do inner child, is exactly the same process. Inner child healing. You can do hypnotic hypnotic therapy. It will go through that same process. You can do CBT therapy. It will go through the same process. Yeah? But we're doing here through the feeling of that imprint of that emotion and allowing it to go through the process that it didn't go through at the moment of trauma because it was too painful, we didn't know what to do, and we bottle it in. So thank you so much for being here, and I cannot express how grateful I am to have you come up at the 7 sunrises. I am struggling with that. I am here, but I am struggling to get here. And every day I'm understanding what's that struggle for me. And I hope that you are finding your answers through these, not just at the time of meditation, but through the day as well. Because that's the intention, isn't it? And we trust the intention. We trust the healing process. Yeah? I send you love and light, and I invite you to have a look at my Patreon community where we do lots of these healing sessions together through the membership. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.